Hello everybody, thank you for stopping by Ziri BB's Healing Conversations channel. I'm still getting things together. As you can see, I kind of moved to a different location. I was looking for a table and couldn't find one, and then realized I have a table right here that I haven't really been using. We'll see how this works out. Also, I got music playing in the background. We'll see if YouTube puts me on timeout. But I'm playing records. I actually have old school records. What's playing right now is this. I'm gonna play the whole album. We'll see what actually comes up in the messages, because I really don't have a message per se. But I'll just see what the cards are gonna say. Of course, I'll start by asking for a prayer for the angels and the ancestors and our spirit guides, the Lord, Jesus, God, whoever that your higher power is that will come into this space and protect me and us while we're listening and while I'm doing this reading. Like I said, I don't really know what the message will be, but I'm hoping that the message will be something that will benefit, that will be of a healing, that someone may need, because this past week has been something else. But anyway, let me keep it moving. Since I brought up the ancestors, I'm gonna pull up and see what they say about the past energies, because, well, for me, I know it was crazy. It was very crazy. I'm over here. Come on, give us something. I know I make long videos, and I was trying not to make videos, but I like to be thorough. Come on. Give me something. Okay, I'll take this one. Farmer's friend, perception. Okay, what was the perception about whatever's been going on? Was it good or bad? Was it true or false? Was it misunderstood? Who knows? Well, I bought 2 new decks, but I'm only going to use one for this reading. This is, where's the book? The Crystal Mandala Oracle. This is like maybe my 3rd time using it. I was playing with it earlier or last night, and it seems pretty interesting. I've never used a deck like this before, so the stuff that came out for me was pretty interesting. Oh no, we're not doing all that. Come on. Slow down. Trying to give me more than one. I don't want. I'll take that one. Alright. And with this one, it says, already there is value. So this is the goddess Mata Ganji and Heliotrope. And this is the crystal goddess 888. I'll read that, because like I said, this is a new deck for me. I like the mandalas. Oh, they are beautiful. Where's that book? That's number 43. Oh, the music stopped. I'm about to pause this. Okay, I'm back. That's what happens when you play albums. You got to get up and turn them over. I'm old school. That's the difference between a CD, or actually you don't even have to have a CD anymore. They stream music, so you don't even have to get up. You can just hit a button. But I like the albums. I like that. But anyway, let me get back to this. 43. All right. already there is value. We bring you the empowerment to see that already there is value. It is natural for creative energy to become excited by new possibilities, new ideas, and new forms. It is also possible, however, for creative energy to become engaged in liberating and undiscovered value within that which already exists, polishing it until it shines with divine light. Sometimes there is a need to shed the past and all associated with it completely, starting afresh. However, at other times, there is something of value from the past that can, if allowed to bask in the light of your creativity, become very valuable for your future. In your enthusiasm to move forward in life, don't forget to take the value that already exists in your world along with you. The innovative, creative mind tends to be future-oriented. It can see how things could be. There is excitement for what is yet to be and a desire to embrace the new, and perhaps a feeling of excitement for what is unusual and stands apart from what has been. This can be healthy and helpful. Newness can bring energy and uplifting change. It is wise, however, to not rapidly cast away all that has been to make space for the new. It is a question of discernment and degree. Sometimes it will be appropriate to take extreme measures to purge the past. At other times it is simply not necessary. And if you do not pause to consider the value of what you are releasing, you may lose valuable resources that will support your future. Perhaps it is an idea that will need to be further worked upon for the full divine brilliance to be revealed, or a connection that already exists and is going to unexpectedly rise up and support you in your divine work in some way. Whether there is an old idea half completed, an opportunity not yet acted on, or information not yet taken in and digested. The oracle says that something valuable is right under your nose. So what's going on? Apparently something is renewed and got some things going on here. Let me keep going. It may well be the very thing that helps you bridge the past and the future. You are guided to sit with your creative efforts and what already exists in your life, with your relationships, your possessions, the information you have at your disposal. Is there information, a project, situation, or inner guidance you have already received that you are yet to fully integrate and apply in your life? Is there something within that could be beneficial to you? Use your intuition. Allow yourself to feel for your inner guidance. Is there something you have too quickly dismissed as trash that could actually be transformed into treasure? If you are inspired to reinvigorate a past practice, to revive or reinvent yourself, a brand or a project, then the oracle brings encouragement for this process. If you are going through a creative process of growth, perhaps having completed a body of work with a certain philosophy or approach and now feeling to head in a different direction, or perhaps as a parent now stepping into a professional arena, for example, this oracle brings you guidance. Do not dismiss the value of what you have done up until this point. It is in no way diminished because you are growing. You are growing because you have done all that you have done. Your past efforts can continue to have a positive impact in the lives of others, even while as you move on with your life into the next phase of your journey. So apparently this sounds like something has come to pass and you're moving into something else, and it's making sure that you don't just walk off, take stock of what you have, because you can always use what you had. A lot of times the skills you learn, you can use them in your future endeavors. Everything you learn, you can use it in another way. It's not just one way to be able to use those things. I'm gonna pull up a story. Let's see what storyline is going on here. Like I said, I don't really have anything per se to talk about. Maybe this will give me something to title this reading. Let's keep going. Like I said, for me, this past weekend was crazy. A lot of things happened, but I did get out. I was pretty sociable. I normally stay home. Just got a chance to see family that I don't normally get to see, which is pretty cool. Come on, can I have some more cards? Whoa. Take that one. Looks like there's an issue. Got occupation, poverty, concern, message, and high honor. So apparently in the energy there's something about occupation and poverty. Maybe that's, where did that other card go? Is this a perception? No. Is there an issue with your, is there an issue with your occupation? Are you know, is the mindset thinking one way when you can, you know, you can flip this over? Let's see what the angels have to say about this. Alrighty. So under occupation, like attracts like. So I don't know. There's a perception. Is it two things, you know, something that likes something, or is it, let me come back to that. Or is it like there's already value in your, because I'm looking at already there's value. Is there already value in your current occupation that will help you in another occupation? Under poverty, know your truth. You know, you're not really poor. The mindset might be poor, but you are rich beyond measure. Under concern, lead by example. Are you leading by example, or are you doing something else? Under this message, you know, maybe you need to take more responsibility for your actions. And under high honor, feel joy in all you do. You know, whatever your occupation, current occupation is, you should feel joy. You know, it shouldn't, if it's not something you really like to do, you shouldn't be doing it. My thing is, you should live to work, not work to live. But a lot of people are of that mindset of having to work just to live. And once you get into that, that causes all kind of problems. But I think that stems back from childhood issues, because maybe your parents just were constantly working just to get by, and that's all you saw, and you figured, well, maybe that's all that I'm gonna be doing. You know, it's not so. You know, we were not created to be that way. Um, let's see what the ancestors say currently. Should have let it fall. I didn't. Security. So maybe people stay at jobs because of security. They want to, they think they're going to be secure. These jobs nowadays are not secure. You could go to work one day and go the next and not have a job. You're never, the only way that you can be secure is if you create your own job, create your own stability. Let's see, where do I want to go with this? Let's see what our spellcasters have to say about this. Give a little story. See what's going on. I really didn't say, I am a intuitive guide. I am clairaudient. That's probably why I have this music playing in the background. I just realized, it's easier for me to do things. Because the messages are easier for me. Oh, the music stopped again, but I'm not going to start it again. Those were old. This is an old jazz CD. CD album. Three of Pentacles. Oh, well, no, I'm not doing all that. That's too much. And the Magician was right underneath there, too. Let's see. Two more. Somebody's talking. All right. So what's come up? Somebody was in the cold, but they want to begin again. They got the Wheel of Fortune. They were sharing. You want to be able to share, because it's showing here he was sharing with one person and the other person is behind. And I don't really talk about the science too much, which I should begin to do that. This is the twin flame science here. So this is a masculine. A masculine was sharing with others, but he was sharing with you as well. And he wants to come forward now. Since he's begun the new cycle, he wants to come forward. And he's kind of unshielded now. And he wants to come in his truth. Let's clarify that. Prince of Disc. He's moving forward. Yeah. He wants to move past that, being out in the cold. Let's see. And he wants to, with the Wheel of Fortune, he wants to start again passionately. Oh, somebody was pissed off and they kind of calmed themselves, so that's what's allowed this to start over, since they've gotten themselves together. Oh wow. And so sharing, he wants to passionately come in sharing, because he has sorrow. The sharing was causing sorrow, and he wants to come in as the emperor. And the reason all that has happened is because it was some kind of, he spoke his truth, because there's the flame and there's a wolf, so he had some drama. There was some type of drama going on. But he was listening. He was listening to the messages that he was getting, and it caused him to want to have victory with this new wand. And there is the wand. Wow, that's pretty cool. Oh wow. So he wants to be successful, wants to have abundance. With the Queen of Cups, he wants to be full of emotion after being out in the cold. And he wants to come in. What is this? Wands or disc? I don't know. I need to wear my glasses. But he wants to come in. Okay. Now he wants a truce. He's listening. No more fighting. Don't want to fight. He wants to be successful. And he wants to be passionate in the success. He wants to he wants a truce so he can start again with the Wheel of Fortune. And he wants to be successful and have that wand and move forward with the Chariot. And here's that wand. Oh wait, it was something else. And he wants satiety. Oh, he wants to start over. Passionate. He wants to end. He wants to. It's a passion ending, so he can start again. He wants to end what he was doing up here. So he wants to be successful, still being able to do what he was doing, Six of Cups, Pentacles. He wants to be able to share with others and not fight. Guess he's trying to figure that out. Last one. He wants to come back passionately, because whatever was going on in the past caused failure. Let's see what the angels have to say. Telling you to trust. golden healer. So apparently there's going to be some healing going on here. And that is number 27. Ultimate healing. He wants to heal whatever was going on, the feeling of being in poverty or messages of concern or whatever. That is, golden healers are imbued with powerful transformative healing energies. They are a catalyst for profound spiritual activation. So apparently there's, I'll even look at it this way. Somebody's a healer. Maybe they're changing their job, you know, to be you know, because they were in a different occupation and it wasn't really making no money for them, and they were concerned about it. So they were, you know, sent a message to up above asking for guidance because they wanted to be in high honor, and all this other stuff was part of what was going on with that as well. Let's see what the last thing. The ancestor have to say. Okay. Come on. Take that one. Okay, so you have to be attentive. Attentive to whatever's, you know, be very watchful of what's going on in your arena, and this will help you, you know, with your transformation. Last thing, well, I might be able to do it. We'll see. What does the mover have to say about this? I'm not going to say anything. Oh, there we go. They're saying, you trust in the source, and I trust in the power of the universe to keep me safe and secure. So whatever decisions you're making, job-wise, income-wise, just know that you're protected. And I'm gonna do something else. Got a few more. No, I might end it here. I'll end it here. I still don't know what I'm gonna title this. I know it has something to do with work. So, this is a pretty interesting reading. I hope you all enjoyed it. Please like and share. Let me know if you like the music in the background, all that good stuff. You all take care. Peace. Thanks for stopping by Healing Conversations with Z. Bye-bye.